got broad shoulders. I heard you asking Donovan before about next season, and I know we're getting way ahead of ourselves. In Las Vegas, the Heat are already 3-1 favorites to three-peat next year. Only two teams have done that. The Chicago Bulls and the Los Angeles Lakers have won 3 in a row. The Bulls did it twice. I think the Lakers might have done it twice, too. But only 2 franchises have done it in the 67-year history of the NBA. The Heat will try and become the third. The Heat now just one of 6 franchises to win back-to-back championships. Very, very, very hard to do to repeat, much less three-peat.
What do you think, Shap? Can we get it done? Do we have what it takes?
Well, the thing is that the other teams that they played in the playoffs, particularly the Indiana Pacers and the Chicago Bulls, will get better, and they'll also get healthy. Each of those teams was without arguably their best player during the playoffs, so they will get better. The Heat will get a little older, so we'll have to see. And also out west, the Oklahoma City Thunder, who the Heat beat last year to win the championship, were without their leading one of their leading players, their point guard Westbrook, who didn't play in the Western Conference semifinals. He broke his leg. So we'll have to see what happens next year. The other teams do get better, and the Heat will get a little older. It's very, very difficult to repeat, much less three-peat, but the Heat are the odds-on favorite going into next season to do it again.
And we've been hearing so much about Dwyane Wade's knee problems. He even said that he talked to them at Game 7 and said, just give me one more and I'll rest you for the summer. How serious is that problem with D. Wade's knees?
Look, he's got bad knees, and it's not just one, it's 2 bad knees, but I'm told he will not have off-season surgery. It's just going to require rest. He'll have 3 months off to rest those knees, and he should come back.
Coming up soon over the summer months as well, and that may affect things too?
You're a year ahead of yourself. That will take place next July.
Okay.
The big 3 are under contract for next year, but the players have a player option to get out of their contracts next July in 2014.
Okay, I'm ahead of myself.
This place is going crazy for Chris Bosh.
And Larry. And Larry. Live pictures along Biscayne Boulevard there. There we go. Chris Bosh holding the trophy, the championship trophy. For a lot of people, this is a lot of people on that route. It's probably the first time they see it in person, because they've seen it on television, but maybe a lot of them were not at the actual Game 7 final, the championship game. So this is the first time a lot of people see this shiny, beautiful, golden vision. And no, I'm not talking about Steve Shapiro.
Of course, it's all well and good to think about, next season and so on. But I guess for the moment, I'm sure from the point of view of these guys and everybody associated with the organization, it's just let's savor this moment.
What is Chris Anderson about to do?
We won.
That's it.
Let's part. And then after today, some time off, some downtime. Yeah.
It's about now. He just stood
trying to rally the crowd.
He's going to do that Birdman thing that he does. There he goes. He's trying to rally the crowd. All right. He's a total. I mean, he's a fan favorite. They just love him.
I think the word a character.
Totally. Came on board the team this year and just blended right in like he was a part of it out of the gate. Chap, what do you think about the Birdman?
It looks from here that he got a haircut.
Yeah, the mohawk is trim.
Is there a close shot of him? When they get closer, I'll try to scream to him and see if he did in fact get his hair cut. That's the summer cut. Look, he was on.
He trimmed the mohawk.
Maybe the Birdman was on the scrap heap. He was out of work, and the Heat went and got him. He got let go by the Denver Nuggets, also a pretty good team that made the playoffs. He got let go by the Nuggets. They wanted to go young, and the Heat picked him up. They paid him the veteran minimum to come and play the balance of the season with them. He was integral in the playoffs for them, and he probably has garnered himself a pretty good contract for the future.
Yeah,
the Heat do have
and he's got a huge fan following.
Oh, he's posing. He's doing the stork. Did you see? He just did the stork. Yes.
You can't see it, Steve, but what we're looking at is a live picture from overhead.
Bird, did you get a haircut? He can't hear me.
Forget it. Not over that enthusiastic crowd. No way. Hey, Shep, how did he... I mean, maybe this is public knowledge, but I'm not aware of it. Where does the name Birdman come from? The nickname.
You know what? I think in high school, and I'm not exactly sure where it came from, but I know he's been using it a long, long time. And I will tell you this, his name is Chris Anderson, and if you call him Chris, he tells you you're wrong, call me Bird.
No kidding.
Yeah, no, he won't let you call him Chris. I'll tell you another quick story as we're waiting for the other trucks to come up here. Somebody asked him at the beginning when he first came to the heat if he was in shape, and he answered, I'm about 6 feathers. I'm about 6 feathers. And the follow-up question was, if you were in great shape, what would you be? He said about 11 feathers.
Gotta love that guy.
Yeah, he's a sick bird, man, I'll tell you that.
Gotta love that guy.